Welcome to Vision Academy. Today's current affairs English. Date 19th April 2019. Let us begin with national news updates. Recently, Reporters Without Border released a World Press Freedom Index 2019 in which the Norway topped the index in the third consecutive year and India dropped down by 2 positions, 138th rank in 2018 to be ranked 140th out of 180 countries in 2019. The reason for the decrease in India's rank is because of at least 6 Indian journalists being killed in last 1 year. Keys to remember: Reporters Without Border released World Press Freedom Index 2019, which Norway topped the rank, and India dropped 2 positions from 138th rank in 2018 to 140th rank in 2019 out of 180 countries. It is because at least 6 Indian journalists have been killed in last 1 year. Next news: Saudi Arabia will host G20 summit in November 2020 in Riyadh. This will be the first G20 meeting in Arab world and the 15th meeting of G20 Group of 20. The G20 Summit 2018 was held in Buenos Aires, Argentina, where Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud represented his kingdom. The G20 Summit of 2019 will be held in Osaka, Japan in June 28th to 29th. Keys to remember: Saudi Arabia will be hosting the G20 Summit in November 2020 in Riyadh. This will be the first G20 hosted by Arab world. The G20 2018 was held at Buenos Aires, Argentina, where Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud represented his kingdom. Next, let us see science and tech updates. Nepal has launched its first satellite, Nepali Sat 1, into space. The satellite was launched in the early morning 2:31 am of Baisakh 5, 2076 on 18th April 2019. Nepali Sat 1 satellite was launched by Cygnus NG-11 mission by NASA in Virginia, USA. Keys to remember: NASA has launched its first satellite, Nepali Sat 1, into space on 18th April 2019. This Nepali Sat 1 was launched by Cygnus NG-11 mission by NASA. Next news: on April 18, 2019, Sri Lanka launched its first satellite, Ravana 1, weighing 1.05 kg, into space from the Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport at NASA's Wallops Flight Facility on Virginia East Shore. The satellite is expected to orbit 400 kilometers away from Earth and will have the lifespan of an estimated 1.5 years. Keys to remember: Sri Lanka have launched its first satellite, Ravana 1, weighing 1.05 kg on April 18, 2019. This satellite will orbit 400 kilometers away from Earth and will have the lifespan of 1.5 years. Next, let us see economy news updates. The Department of Investment and Public Asset Management stated a guidelines for monetization of non-core assets of central public sector enterprises and immovable enemy properties. Keys to remember: the Department of Investment and Public Asset Management stated guidelines for the monetization of non-core assets and immovable enemy properties. Next, let us see sports news updates. The International Hockey Federation has imposed a fine of 170,000 euros on Pakistan Hockey Federation for not honoring the Pro League commitments and has given PHF time limit till 12th June. On the failure of PHF would have to paid the double penalty. The PHF was fined because it did not send the national team for the Pro League match in Argentina, Australia, and New Zealand. Keys to remember: the Indian Hockey Federation has imposed fine of €170 on Pakistan Hockey Federation for not honoring the Pro League commitments. The PH was fined because it didn't send the national team for the Pro League matches held in Argentina, Australia, and New Zealand. Next, let us see appointments. The premier industry body, India Electronics and Semiconductor Association, committed to the development of vibrant India electronic system design and manufacturing ecosystem, has appointed Jitendra Chadha, Internal India Senior Director for Operations and Strategy, as chairman. He succeeds Anil Kumar Muniswamy. Keys to remember: the premier industry body, India Electronics and Semiconductor Association, has appointed the Jitendra Chadha, Internal India Senior Director for Operation and Strategy, as chairman. He succeeds Anil Kumar Muniswamy. Next, let us see important days. World Heritage Day, which is also known as International Day for Monuments and Sites in an annual event celebration on 18th April every year. This year, the theme of World Heritage Day is Rural Landscapes. Keys to remember: the World Heritage Day is celebrated on 18th April every year. The theme of this year's World Heritage Day is Rural Landscapes. To have a daily current affairs updates, subscribe to Vision Academy and don't forget to press the bell button below. And if you think the video is informative, like this video, share this video, comment below for the doubts.